Yo, everybody. I am blown away. So first of all, let me just thank Tone.
You did a thing.
Yes, I know y'all just peeped the new intro. Bring your mic closer. What? The new intro. Mind blowing. That was cold. Y'all know that was cold. Okay. I just thank you, Tom. Shout out to TDR Network, man. That's family.
Yeah.
So thank y'all for tapping in again on a Wednesday. Sorry I'm running a little bit late. It's okay. It's a couple of us that pod and some things happen, but we are here. And we are here with my girl, Carmela.
Hey, y'all.
Clap for my girl.
Hey, y'all. Thanks for having me.
Yes. So Carmela is the owner, founder of H2O Athletics. And I just want her to talk a little bit more about herself to you guys so y'all know who she is, how to find her, what she does. Let's go, sis.
Most definitely. So, again, my name is Carmela Harris. I'm the owner and operator of Hustle to Overcome Athletics, otherwise known as H2O Athletics. I am a mom, a wife, and, that's just me in a nutshell, real talk. That's just really what it is. Long history of, working in social services field. So there's that help. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So naturally, I just want to help.
Yes.
I remember working one of my first social services job, and my supervisor was like, you cannot save everybody.
Oh.
Like, you can't save everybody, because I always wanted to save everybody. Mm-hmm. And then you have my husband on the other end be like, you ain't the op, like you can't do it all. And I'm like, but I want to, that's just, naturally that's just who I am. So, but yeah.
And you are such a sweetheart. You got such a big heart, girl. Like, I remember when I first met her, it was at the Collective, right? The Collective event.
It was. Yep.
Now, I hate that that's not there anymore. I was at Bayshore recently, and I noticed it was all packed away. But yeah, that's where I met her, and then we had mutual parties that we was connected to, and then we just kept seeing each other
all the time.
Yes, and we have a lot of mutual friends. And me and her, we locked in now. So I had to have her back. She's been on the show once before. Yep. And recently she competed in Rev Up Milwaukee?
MKE, yeah.
Awesome.
Super dope.
So she was in the competition yesterday, and I just wanted to get some insight on how it went, how you were feeling during that process, and we want to know more about the competition too.
Yeah.
So people can, understand how beneficial it is for people like you and me,
most definitely,
in our community.
Yep. So Rev Up MKE was introduced to me by one of my business consultants for H2O. I had signed up for through Near West Side. Okay. Over on 27th and State. And so I'm always big on trying to find resources, not just for me, but for everybody in my circle, anybody I'm connected with. So if they're looking and I'm looking, if I find it, I'm gonna share it. I'm not what they call a gatekeeper.
Right.
I'm not,
you ain't never been that.
I'm not sitting on that. I'm gonna share it and, let as many people as I know.
Yes.
Because as you know, things do not come easy for our community. We actually got to look for it. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So they brought it to my attention. They sent the email like, hey, go ahead and apply. And I'm like, okay, I applied for it. It was like super excited. And a few weeks later, they told me that I was one of the finalists. And I'm like, all right.
Yes.
So I got super excited.
Yes.
And they're like, it's going to be a fast pace. You find out if you win this money in like 5 weeks. Wait, it's going that fast?
Yeah.
So I got to get on my stuff, right?
Wow.
So that was important to me. We're talking about my business. We're talking about my baby, something that I birthed, something I had a vision for. So
yes.
I definitely worked in and worked on my business while recuperating, while healing. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to give it my all. These chances, they don't come by us easily.
That's true.
So I'm gonna go for it.
Yes.
So while on this path, while working this program, We met with the consultants weekly. They were always accessible. They provided us assistance through their media team to come and catch us in our element, which is the video that I put on Facebook today. And it was super exciting. I thank God for my business partner, Timmy Cobbs, and our team. Like, it was super dope. Everybody came out. Deep down inside, I know they was cussing me out because of the workout I had set for them. They was like, "Oh, we didn't think we were really working out." No, we work out.
We regardless really
if the news media is here now, we're gonna get that work.
Yeah.
One thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get that work, and that's exactly what happened. They were sweating. They were trying to take longer breaks than you. No, we not on that. We gonna really work, and we gonna take our desired amount of break. We ain't cutting no corners.
Yes.
Even with the media here. And the media guy, he was super dope. He was catching all the footage. He was loving it, and everything was authentic.
I love it.
Authentic.
I love that.
So I think I had maybe like 20 takes when I was interviewing. I'm like, if I could show the bloopers, I would. It was just hilarious. And that was just me and like nervous. Like I'm never in front of the camera. Like, I play around and do this content and stuff. No, but I'm actually being interviewed. I'm actually talking about my baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to know about me. Y'all want to know about H2O. And I give it, I can't take none of the credit. Yeah. I cannot. I do not take
Give it all to God.
I give it all to God, most definitely.
I feel you. I got to clap for you.
Thank you. So if it had not been for him, I promise you, I don't even know where this company, where this business would be.
You know what? I think we need to show the audience the clip.
You want to show them the clip?
I want to show them the clip. I want them to see. Yes.
Let's go. My name is Carmela Harris, owner and operator of Hustle to Overcome Athletics. Our mission is simple: to help educate individuals who want to choose a healthier lifestyle. We're not just a fitness program. We are a movement. When I see my clients achieve their goals, I feel alive. I see them beating goals. I see them setting new ones. I see them ready to take on the world. When they win, I win. It makes me want to go even harder right along with them. Winning Rev Up would allow H2O to occupy a space in the Near West Side Partners neighborhood. H2O brings so much to the Near West Side: experience, skills, and resources. We look forward to partnering with the neighborhood. We will tap into the mental health. We will tap into the spiritual health, the physical health. We are a total package. We help with mind, body, and soul.
Go, pick up the pace. Go, pick up the pace. Pick up the pace.
Oh, that was a dope day. That day was.
Yes. That was so dope.
Man, that was so much fun, dude. That was so much fun.
I love that. I'm like, send me that video.
It was so much fun. They had a lot of fun too.
That was so dope. Like, I could see the connection between you and your members on the team. And that was dope. And just even the way you explain what you do, we are a total package.
Real talk, we are, because of my experience outside of just fitness.
Yeah.
This is just cover page, the cover book. But what's inside that book? Mental health, substance abuse, child welfare, juvenile justice. I can do it all.
Yes. You got the experience. You got the passion behind you.
Yeah.
You got God most of all.
Man, let me tell you.
And a dope support system too.
Yeah.
That matters a lot.
Most definitely.
We were talking a little bit, y'all, before the show started about the competition itself and how she was up against other competitors who were people that she happens to know, but she didn't know that they were in the competition prior to. And I'm scrolling on Facebook and I'm seeing these different people, you know, they're a part of it too. And I'm just like, oh my God, this is super awesome. Like, man. So that's kind of why I wanted to talk about healthy competition today. So I think for the most part, like when it comes to competition, it can really be a good thing if it's a healthy
Yes.
angle that you're coming from. It's too many people that take it from a negative light, but this was a healthy competition.
It definitely was.
Yeah.
I know for a fact that 3 of us in a competition, Rashida Craigs, with Rashida Cakes.
Shout out to
Shout
her.
out to her. And Mercedes Butts.
Yes.
My goodness. Let me tell y'all, the 3 of us, like once we knew that it was all 3 of us in the competition, we connected almost daily, especially myself and Mercedes.
Yeah.
Almost daily. Hey, how you doing? You doing okay? Girl, I'm stressed. Blah, blah, blah. Well, don't worry about it. You know, we always touch base.
Yeah.
And I think the day before the competition, my laptop just like went wonky, like would not let me do anything. And I reached out to Mercedes. It was early in the morning. Thank God she was up. I knew she was up because I checked Facebook and she had made a post and said, "Ooh, she up." So I hit her up like, "Hey, send me this document." And she sent it like 20 different times.
Wow.
And it worked. Like she could have been like, "Girl, no, find it, you know, do it your own stuff." You know, she could have been any kind of way, but she was not. And the same with Rashida. You know what I'm saying? Like we, you know, she doesn't like being on a forefront. She doesn't like, you know, she's shy. So she was like, "I'm nervous." Girl, you got it, you know. And we would encourage each other. So it definitely could have gone a different way. Like, look at our community. It's so much animosity, so much jealousy, drama. For what?
For no reason.
For no reason. Yes, we are in this competition and we're going against each other. But guess what? And I said in my video, if you win, I win.
Yes. We winning together.
We winning together. It doesn't even matter who really take that money home. Because guess what? Jesus is my source. Everything else is a resource.
Yes.
My pastor, you know, said that in a sermon on this past Sunday. And Jesus is the source. Everything else is a resource.
Yes.
So guess what? That motto, once I was like, oh, okay, I didn't win. That's all right. I'm connected to him and he gonna provide everything else.
Yes.
So it don't even matter.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So
absolutely.
You know,
and you don't give up. You keep going.
I got up this morning super excited about it. I'm like, oh, I had a good time. It was amazing. I saw Mercedes was online. Hey girl, how you feeling? It was just amazing. You know, it was amazing. So it definitely was a healthy competition.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Even before the competition.
began.
Let me tell you, I was on pins and needles. I'm like, oh my God. And I'm like, okay. And the reason why I was on pins and needles because I'm like, this room is huge. I've never been in a rave, y'all. Never. But it was huge.
Yes,
all these
it
chairs.
is big in there.
And I'm like, this huge old stage. And I'm like, this is big.
Yeah.
You know, it might be small to somebody else, but for me, I have a small business. It was big to me.
It was major.
It was major to me.
That's a dope opportunity. And I never had heard of it before, you know, so I think that's awesome. You know, now it's people that I know personally exposing us to more opportunities that we didn't know existed.
Right.
Even just the fact that you were able to do this was just wow. Yeah. Like just huge.
My kids were even excited at the event. Yeah. Like they got the news people coming around taking pictures and stuff like that. They called my son, you know, got this big old chicken wing in his mouth. I'm like, please do not post that. Like they were just excited, you know. They were excited.
I love it. I love it, girl. And they should have been excited because that was dope. That was dope. And the way you put that video together, man, it spoke volumes. Thank you. Even though you didn't win that competition, people who are watching got to see how amazing you are, how you really push your clients, how you really push them to be the best versions of themselves. Mm-hmm. And I think that's really what matters at the end of the day is that people get the message, people understand the vision, and they get to choose if they align with that. And now they know how to reach you.
Amen.
Now they know how to reach you. Yep. So you definitely are reaching people who you may not have just through that blessing.
Just through that.
Yep. So I want to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Ask away.
So outside of the recent competition, let's discuss what's been going on with your brand, with H2O.
Let's discuss what's been going on with H2O.
Yeah.
So, I'm not quite sure if anyone really paid attention to my Facebook or Instagram, but I kind of like being real low key until as of recently. Mm-hmm. I took ill back in March, and that kind of like knocked me down a little bit. Some health issues or whatever, and then another health scare 3 months ago.
Wow.
So again, knocked me down a little bit even more. So during that time, there was like depression, a whole bunch of anxiety. It was just a lot. And I'm like, me, for a person that's in the gym 6 days out the week and not being able to go work out, and you seeing all your friends go work out and go to the gym and other trainers working out, and I'm like, this is some bull. Like
you missed it.
I missed it, but it was also a time for me to reflect, a time for me to sit down, heal, and get myself together. And I didn't want to lose the momentum. I didn't want to miss out on H2O or the growth or my clients. And I'm like, you know what? Not going to the gym, it's like, not going to church on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? It's equivalent, because the gym is also my peace.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? When I'm stressed out or frustrated, I take it out on the gym, especially the battle ropes. I end all of my sessions with the battle ropes.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So, but during that time, as I had time to reflect, time to like rebrand and get myself together, the last 2 to 3 months, it really was like a eye opener for me.
Yeah.
And what made it so detrimental was I got a second chance at life, and that'll do it, right?
That'll do it.
And so it was real scary for me. Not saying that my March situation, because that was very serious too, but I'm like, okay, this is the second time, that something has happened as major as it was. And I'm like, I got to get it together. So my health is very important.
It definitely is.
As I preach this to other people, I got to take my own advice. So not only am I recuperating, I'm healing. I am working not just on my business, but I'm also working in my business. So I'm working hard on that. So H2O is going through an overhaul.
Okay.
I partner with some cool people, some dope trainers. Excited about the collaboration. Timmy Cobbs. Big ups to him, who's super dope.
Shout out to Timmy Cobbs. He be talking about something. You want to come to yoga?
Right. Listen, yoga is amazing. Naomi, the yoga instructor, is amazing. What's up. What do I it is trauma informed. Definitely. Okay. It's more spiritual.
Okay.
And it will have you leaving all that pressure, all that stress. It will have you feeling relaxed. You will release and leave all of that on the floor, literally on the floor.
I love that. And I do plan on participating in one of those sessions, because I do like yoga. I like yoga a lot.
It's so nice. Oh my God.
It don't feel like you working out.
It don't feel like you are. You are.
You totally are. You got to be strong.
Listen, but it's a way that she connects with her clients during that time. So yeah.
I love that.
Yeah.
I love that. And you talked a little bit about that you were experiencing some challenges. And it sounds like most of it was related to just you needing to sit back and take some serious time to self-reflect and really focus on your health. Would you say that did help you? Like right now, today, like, do you feel like it happened for a reason?
Most definitely. It really happened for a reason.
Because we don't never know why things happen, why they do.
We never do. Never do.
In those moments, we really got to trust God.
Man.
Like, for real.
Your faith got to be real strong. Your faith got to be strong. But seriously, strong. Things do happen for a reason.
Yeah.
Back in May, my husband and I, we celebrated 20 years. We had this huge anniversary. It was amazing. And during that, leading up to that day, it wasn't exciting. The planning, it wasn't exciting for me. I'm not, let me say that. It wasn't that it wasn't exciting for me. That was the most excitement that I could get out of life, because I was dealing with my health challenges.
Yeah.
So I was looking forward to saying I do again to my husband. You know what I'm saying? So I'll say that.
Shout out to your husband.
Shout out to him, y'all. Because he's been so supportive during this. And listen, because I have not been nice. When you sick, you ain't nice. You ugly a
That's
little bit.
true. That's
You
true.
you ugly a little
and
bit.
he can love you through the ugly and the pretty.
Yes, he ain't got no choice. He got me for life. But it definitely was a struggle. I learned a lot about myself. I learned a lot about the people that was around me.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My circle is me and God. We playing Ring Around the Rosie in this thing. That's my circle.
Yeah.
And I'm not mad at it.
Yeah.
It really showed me that it's me and him against the world. Because I cannot expect me from other people, and that's what I was doing. True. You know what I'm saying? Even when I was, feeling down, and who had my back? You know what I'm saying? Who was there? So I had some people that would check in or pop in. I had people that didn't call, didn't text. They would just pop up at my house. Hey, you good? You need anything? Wow. I actually had a friend that come by and was like, listen, Mom don't have to cook today. Here go dinner. You know what I'm saying? And that just did my heart good, because my mom is in my house. We work together as a unit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's big for me. That's
big.
huge. To have my mom and to have her support, especially while I was going through my ordeal. So the challenges were definitely there. After I overcame those challenges, listen, I asked God to remove any and everything that did not mean me no good. Remove it away from me. If it's a distraction, if it's going to hinder my growth, move it.
Yes. Yes,
and you
had to be ready for what you was asking for.
I was shocked about the people that he moved up. Like, you sure about this? So, I had to ask, like, are you sure? Like, this don't seem right.
Sometimes it's hard to let go.
But it's necessary.
It's definitely necessary.
So I'm glad. And then in the same breath, I asked God to send me some women that could supplement, that could add value, that word right there.
Yeah.
Because all it was me at that time.
Wow.
But now sometimes, we need to lean and depend on people.
That's true.
What woman, what other female friend was I going to be able to lean and depend on? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so he brought me Kivana Beeman.
Let's go.
Kivana Beeman. She's getting ready to have her healing night convention.
Yes.
It's gonna be amazing. That's gonna be on the 21st.
Yes. And you part of that, right?
I am. I'm on the board of directors.
Let's go.
So I'm super excited about that. And I prayed about that. And I just told the ladies, I said, I asked God to send me some women. And we locked in.
I love it.
We're right now on a fast to make sure that we are all aligned with God when this healing night happened, because it's gonna be some healing, it's gonna be some deliverance. Listen, I told them, I said, don't look for me. I'm gonna be on the floor somewhere, laid out. If you look for me, just look on the floor. Just look on the floor. Step over me. Don't mind me. I'll be slain in the spirit. Don't listen. Like, God has been entirely too good. Like, literally almost everything that I asked for, he's given me. He's provided. And I thank God for that. Like, real talk.
I love that. I got to clap for you. We clapping for God.
Yes.
Awesome. And I also would love to ask you too, like, what has helped you survive entrepreneurship thus far? We talked about God. We talked about a good support system. Is there anything else you can think of that helped you get through?
You know what?
And we talked about family.
We did talk about family. All of those in conjunction with my clients. Like, H2O wouldn't be able to survive with them, without them.
Yes.
And while I was down, of course, I had no clients. So now I'm literally starting from scratch.
Yeah.
That's hard.
That is tough.
You know what I'm saying? But guess what? I built it from, ground zero before. I can do it again.
You definitely can.
No, I'm not the biggest. I'm not popular. I don't even care about all that stuff. I always ask God to send me the people he wants me to help.
Yes.
Because everybody is not for me, and I'm not for everybody.
True. That's true.
And I make it clear. Let's do a consultation. You get this little run through, and you see if you like it. If you don't like it, you pay your money. There are no refunds. I don't care what nobody say. It's in my policy. Website, Google, it's there.
It's there.
So I want to make sure that they are comfortable. They are aligned and they meet. You know what I'm saying? Because if not, thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
If you like, I can refer you to some people, and I'm big on giving referrals. If they don't make it with me, here, come see my homegirl Chrissy. Come see Chuck. Go see Tony Boss. You know what I'm saying? Go see Timmy.
It's a nice selection.
Yes.
Of trainers and wellness.
Yep. I send people quick to Tiffany.
Professionals.
Listen, that's my business, bro. Hey, go see Tiffany.
Yes.
Listen.
Yes. I think that's important too. Like, even in that, like, just the business that you're in, being that you do it your way and everybody else is gonna do it their way.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of actually, you bringing that up actually pushes us back into the whole healthy competition piece.
Yep.
And the reason why I say that is because I think everything that you've endured has shown you how strong you really are and how you really, really do got this for real.
Yeah.
Like, it's not something that, you know, that you just woke up one day and it was available. You really worked for it. You really
Most
put
definitely.
the work in. You set your mind on it and you continue to stay focused on those things no matter what happens. But even within that, you're still saying, like, I know what I have to offer, but I also understand that there are others out there that have something to offer. And that's really big of you, Carmela, because, man, people will just act like competition is the worst thing in the world.
Yeah.
And it's not that you're competing. It's a competitive market.
Correct.
So I guess I want people to understand that piece.
Mm-hmm.
You know, earlier you were saying you don't gatekeep. There are some people who will purposely not provide the resources and tools because they are competing in a negative way.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to go through that right quick. I actually have. So when we talk about competition, it has multiple definitions. Competing in itself, it can be a contest. The negative ones are when there's a rivalry or an act of competing against someone or something. People usually take that part, you know, and that's the one that they usually run with the most, is that there's some type of rivalry, when really it's just, this is what it is. This is a business.
Exactly.
And we all have our own access. We all have our own networks. We all have, you know, our tools, our resources, our tool belt, you know, that we have. And it's actually a positive thing.
Yeah.
To say that I'm not like you and you're not like me. So I use this example. We Energies, for example, y'all.
They the biggest pimps.
Biggest pimps. You ain't gonna have no lights, no gas, no nothing without them. But is there a competition?
There's not a competitor.
Is there a competitor here? No. So I can't say, you know what, We Energies, I'm sick of y'all talking to me like this whenever I call. I'm going over here.
Guess what? You
Ain't
gonna
nowhere to
be
go.
honest. You ain't gonna have nothing.
you ain't gonna have nothing but solar panels. If you could get that. But that's my point, is that there have been people who will overlook you and your abilities because they're afraid of competition. And it's only because they see you as a rivalry.
Yeah.
They don't see you as healthy competition. Healthy competition is you putting someone in position to see what is best for them. I'll say that again. Healthy competition is being put in a position so that you see what is best for you and for someone else. That means there's options. That means there are opportunities. That means there are choices.
Yeah.
So I don't know why y'all get so gung-ho off the word competition.
Right.
I see it all the time. I ain't in competition with you. You ain't, this ain't no competition.
Right.
Like, get that face.
Right.
Get that face together.
The neck and the...
Yeah, get the neck out of there. And what is you doing with that finger?
Right.
Put it down. Because you know how many people do the same thing? We got so many people doing clothing boutiques.
Yep.
People who podcast. People who do wellness training, physical training.
Candles,
lotions, yes. Natural hair oils.
Yep.
Hairstylists. All of you, I'm sorry to tell you this, but You're in competition whether you like it or not.
And not
in a bad way. You
Right.
make it bad.
Yeah.
You make it bad. So really, you need to look at yourself and check your attitude before you go outside and start accusing people of being in competition with you. This is not a rivalry.
Right.
This is healthy.
Competition.
Healthy. That means you as a business owner care enough to know who those competitors are. Why? Not just for your own self, but for people who may need your help finding who aligns.
Yep.
They might come to you and say, okay, you know what? She was cool, but I need somebody a little more aggressive.
Exactly.
Then they might need to go to somebody that's a little bit more of an aggressive person because they don't have the discipline to be under you.
Right.
You know,
and that's okay.
And that's okay.
That's okay.
They might need somebody that's calling them at 7 a.m. and saying, get out of bed. Da, 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 da. But you might not have clients that need that. Your clients might be like, you know what? I can wake myself up.
Right.
I can check my attitude and get to where I need to go. And Carmela doesn't have to do that for me. I can do that. You know, and it's a lot of times where people do need referrals.
Yeah.
They need to know, okay, so since we don't match, and it's not a bad thing, and it doesn't mean that we don't like each other. It doesn't mean we didn't have a vibe or we didn't get along. It just means I need something that at this moment, it's not your specialty.
Exactly.
So then you refer people to other people. That is called healthy competition. That's also called freedom of the framework.
Period.
Giving people the freedom to understand and explore the options that are out there for them.
Yeah.
So I just really want y'all to look at competition from a different standpoint. I've heard stories of people not being able to be in certain events. I've heard stories of people not sharing certain content and stuff on social media because they're afraid that it's competition, or they're so indulged in the negative side that they can't see the positive. They can't see the positive. So I
want to talk about that though.
Yes, let's do that.
In regards to the competition, it was a question that was asked to me by one of the judges about who my competitors were.
Ooh.
And that's actually listed in my business plan as well.
Nice.
And so where H2O will be moving in 2025, we'll get there. There is a gym a block and a half away.
Okay.
And so that gym is Iron Heroes, and that's Valentino, who's been in the game for a real long time. Big ups to him.
Nice. Shout out Valentino.
Yeah. And so they asked about who my competition was. I did not name Valentino as a competitor. I didn't name Valentino as a competitor because why didn't I? Oh, I actually did. I'm sorry. I did name him as a competitor.
Okay.
And they asked why I named him as a competitor. I'm like, well, one, we are in close proximity of each other, offering the same type of services. He specialized in bodybuilding, strength training, and things of that sort. I specialize more in the mental health aspect.
Okay.
And so that was my response to whatever. Which was a valid response. However, with us being a block and a half from each other, I foresee us collaborating on many different projects in the area, because that is a up and coming health and wellness corridor. So it's going to be up to me and him to change the trajectory over the New West Side.
You just said a word. Yes.
That's what we're going to do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Collaboration.
And
making a difference, changing the trajectory.
Somebody got to do it, especially with our people that's over in that area.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all ever drive down 27th Street, it's not a pretty sight all the time. It's not a pretty sight. You see, drug addicts. You see homelessness, The Child Protective Service building is right on 27th in Wisconsin. You see a whole bunch that's happening over there. And so
but they are rebuilding that community.
They are, again, like I said, it is an up and coming.
Yes.
They're redeveloping it.
They definitely are.
There's
and
a theater
it's looking good.
It's looking good. They need to get rid of Ricky, so get rid of Ricky. Listen, get rid of Ricky's. I'm mad that Jizzles is right there. Like, no offense to Jizzles. You know, they rice and gravy be good.
Man, and they breakfast potatoes on point. I ain't gonna lie.
Listen, get rid of Jizzles because it's right across the alley, and I don't need my girls leaving out of the class and going to Jizzles.
You know
it's
what?
like going to Planet Fitness and going to Pick and Save.
Yes, that was
like,
so tough.
Every time, like, that chicken
Yes.
so good. Like,
every time I left out of Planet Fitness after training with her,
fresh
all I
fried
smelled was
chicken.
fresh fried chicken. For a while, there was a Popeyes there. They closed it, but
Yeah.
Culver's is right there.
Culver's, McDonald's,
Cousins, Starbucks, the Chinese food place across the street. I'm like, damn. And you be starving when
But
you're done with a good workout.
No healthy options.
None.
There.
None.
No healthy options.
None.
You know what I'm saying? So, what are we doing?
What are we doing?
In that area where H2O is going, I'm looking forward to collaborate with him. I'm looking forward to changing all of that over there.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
We
have to be the change.
I love it.
You know what
I
I'm
love
saying?
it. Girl.
So, yeah.
Whew. And I'm going to look at the comments because we got love in the comments.
Hey, y'all.
Hey, I just want to shout out. Okay, we got Keon Love Martin says she the best. Woo!
I love you too, boo.
Yes. We got Sheikah.
Hey,
Sheikah. She says, God is so good. Yes, ma'am. Janisha, hey, boo.
Hey, Janisha. Hey, Candace.
Candace.
That's my sister,
hey, boo.
y'all.
I love Candace. I love all y'all ladies.
Yes.
Crystal.
Hey, Crystal always send the referrals.
Look,
always.
and that's the funny part. She put that down there. I refer people to other print companies
Yes,
all
she always
the time.
referrals.
She gets it.
Yes.
You understand the assignment,
Yes.
Crystal. You understand. See, that's why.
Sure.
That's why God picks people the way He does, because people have to understand the assignment. You'll notice that if you understand it, then you'll continue to evolve in abundance.
Yes.
You'll continue to evolve in abundance, which is why, Crystal, you are always referred first. You are always referred first.
Yeah.
Because not only do you do a great job, but you have a great attitude and you get the purpose, you get the vision overall, that it's not just about you now. It's bigger than you. It's bigger than you. And every entrepreneur needs to understand that that's what comes with healthy competition.
Yep. You know, if we get ourselves out the way, man, move self out the way. Just move self out the way.
Get out the way.
Real talk.
Right.
We be blocking our own blessings.
Facts.
The negative attitude, the horrible mindset. Just stop.
Right.
Stop. Real talk. Just stop.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So I think competitions like Rev Up MKE, perfect. Most Shout definitely. Out to y'all for having that option for people within our community.
Somebody tag Rev Up MKE.
Man, somebody tag them. Tag them if y'all can tag them for us in the comments. I just think that's so amazing. Yeah. It's so amazing. She says Control C has 3 pillars: Christ, community, and collaboration.
Yes. I love it.
She understands the assignment.
Most definitely.
It comes with that. So in case people are struggling to understand what healthy competition is, healthy competition in business is a positive form of competition that can motivate employees to achieve their goals, increase their performance, and encourage innovation. It is also beneficial to consumers by leading to lower prices. Again, we said more options and higher quality goods and services. Equal opportunity. It encourages change. It improves quality. It sets parameters to keep the competition fair. It ensures there's a good level playing field. And it encourages, what you say, collaboration.
They don't know nothing about that word. Some of them real talk don't know nothing about that word.
Nothing. And you know, and it's always, like I said, people always see it in a negative way. They always think that if there is a competition, that now it's got to be some type of awkward type. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like there is no awkwardness needed.
Let me tell you. So after the competition, they announce the winners. It's time to go home. Everybody's taking picture. Everybody's smiling, having a good time. Now, it was 5 of us. We were 5 finalists.
Yeah.
We were in competition with one another, but guess what? We are now considered like a cohort.
Wow.
And so we all said, well, let's collaborate. All 5 of us, like, we see value in each business, and we're going to be, working together.
Yes.
Mercedes has the school. Miss Sabrina, she has the resale shop. Rashida has her cakes. Leonard, he's a painter. And guess what? He's gonna be doing our murals at our facilities. I have the fitness. I have the gym. So guess what? There is room for all of us to grow.
Yes.
In one way or another.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
And let's not forget that we need each other, y'all.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that we need each other, because even though, like you said, even though we're in competition, we're also the consumers.
Yes. Yep.
See, because consumers are external and internal.
Yep.
Okay. So some of your closest people, or people even that you thought you was in competition with, y'all might need each other someday.
Exactly. Mercedes said in her pitch that her staff, she doesn't have a staff. All of the people that work for her are volunteers.
Nice. I love that.
What if she come up short? She gonna need somebody to come and be a volunteer to help some of those students. Guess what? Pick me. I will come. If I got some time, I'll come. Yeah. Like, that's how your business grow. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Listen, if you sick, I got you in podcast, girl. So
I love that.
Put me on the calendar.
See?
Came up here with the tissue. You sick? I got you. I interview myself.
I got your back. Yes. And when I seen your post about being in the competition, I'm like, man, I just want to shed some light on this opportunity for you, and also what you do, because what you do is so important. And I think you are just such a beautiful soul.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You are. You are just so beautiful inside and out.
Thanks.
You are always encouraging others, and you always see the opportunities as a way to help other people grow, but also to grow yourself, because you understand that every day it takes the work for us to be better every day.
It takes the work.
It takes the work.
I'm glad you said that.
Let's go.
So check this out, y'all. So the group of board of directors, going back to Kivana Healing Night.
Yes.
One of
Resilient Queens.
Yes. One of the board members, her name is Lakeisha Jones, who is a licensed
I'm familiar with her. She makes lemonade too, right?
Yes, girl.
I had her lemonade once before. It was very, very good.
Listen, she dropped in the chat like, listen, I got this book. You know what I'm saying? It's called Do the Work.
There you go.
I just got my book the other day, and I've already started reading it. Listen.
And it's a pretty book.
It's real pretty. Look at this book. Do the work. I
can't wait to open it up and read it. What?
Let me tell y'all something that really resonated with me.
Let's go. Shout out to, you said Lakeisha, right? Lakeisha?
Yeah, Lakeisha Jones.
Shout out to Lakeisha.
Y'all check her out if y'all looking to if y'all need a therapist. Listen. Chapter 2, The Best You.
Yes.
The Best You. I ain't gonna read everything, but I'm gonna just read this. It says, remember, growth takes time, so be patient with yourself. Becoming the best version of yourself, it's a journey, not a destination. So be patient and kind to yourself along the way. I had to learn that while I was healing, and I had to learn that, to be patient with myself while I was trying to hurry up and get back to H2O. I am no good to my family, my clients, anybody that I collaborate with, if I am not the best Carmela.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So I'm like, I was really beating myself up mad, like, dang, my business is gonna fail. I'm not gonna get it back up. I really like that self-talk. It's real.
It's serious.
You know what I'm saying? It's important about what you speak in your head and what come out your mouth.
Yeah.
You know what
Glow through what you grow through.
Oh, I love that. I love that. So that right there resonated with me. And Lakeisha, thank you so much.
Yes, I'm gonna clap for her.
Yes. Oh, we got Mercedes up there. She said collaboration works. It definitely does.
Yes, congratulations, Mercedes.
Congratulations. Listen,
so
y'all.
happy for you, girl.
Yes.
That's so dope. I seen her with the big checks.
Yes. I'm gonna need 100 of them thousands you got, girl. Listen.
That's so dope. I'm so happy for y'all. Like, y'all really, really did y'all thing. And I seen Funky Fresh Rose.
I don't even want to talk about this, man. Listen, he know how about to show out. He
Man.
not to put on the show.
That man is so dope with his
Yeah,
content.
he
Like,
is.
Truman, shout out to you, man. I've
True,
seen
let's-
him MC in the competition.
Tag him.
Somebody tag Truman.
Listen, he is a mess.
Man,
He a
and
mess.
I love his spring rolls. We were just at Lush Popcorn. Shout out to Mark, the owner of Lush
yeah.
Popcorn. If y'all have not been to his new location, he used to be right here in Sherman,
Yeah.
Phoenix. I believe the address is 920 East Locust. They both used to be up in here. So, popcorn on point. Truman used to be in here. When I discovered him, he packed up and was leaving.
Man.
But I get them rolls when I go to Lush. I get them rolls.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gotta check them out. That jerk chicken one on point.
Yes.
with that chili sauce.
Yes, the sweet chili.
Man, it's so
I'm
fire.
fasting, so the only thing I can have is the sweet potato.
And, with the black bean. Oh,
yes.
those I like that one too. That's
good.
one of my. I always order that one, and then it's the it's like chicken
and broccoli.
Maybe it's the chicken
or
and
chicken and mushroom.
Chicken and mushroom. I be getting.
Mm-hmm.
Man, y'all go check out his spring rolls.
I know all the food. Listen,
yes, and y'all get y'all some popcorn from Mark.
Yes,
he got a variety to choose from. Yeah. We had a game night there recently, so yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, he's a dope host and everything too. So, just gotta show love. See, that is what healthy competition looks like. You got a man selling popcorn and a man selling spring rolls, and what they do, they collaborated together, saw that power and that vision, and look. I can get my popcorn and my spring rolls.
You sure can.
Options, people. Options.
Yeah.
Yes. And that is also why I do what I do here on this podcast. I like to bring people like you, other entrepreneurs out there doing their thing. I feel like they deserve recognition.
Yeah.
They deserve to be seen as human beings. And, it gives other people an opportunity to get to know you better so that they know what they're getting into when they choose to work with you.
Of course.
So, yeah, Crystal, you next.
Yeah, Crystal.
I got to get you, Crystal, on the Mind of My Own podcast.
You got to get on up here.
We're going to make that
I like
happen.
what you said. She said it's healing and helping.
It is. Yes.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%.
She said, add a healthy snack option to your workouts. Ooh.
Yep.
Yes. People do need those granola bars, fruit, anything that'll give you that energy. I personally like to eat bananas.
Yeah, I like bananas.
Right before my work. I don't know why, but for some reason it really pushes me through. I don't feel like I'm starving right away after. Yeah. So, but yeah, I know that's a little off topic, but but yes, this has been great. I'm so glad that you had time to come see your girl.
Of course, thank you for having me on this show. It's been amazing. It's always amazing when we connect. So
tell people where they can find you.
So you all can find me on Facebook under my Carmela Harris page, or you can find me on Facebook under H2O Athletics or Instagram H2O.athletics.
Yeah.
My website is www.h2o-athletics.com.
Hold it up, babe.
I'm gonna hold it up so y'all can see. Can y'all see that?
Oh yeah,
y'all can't see it. I'll take a picture first.
Yes. We'll put the information in the comments for those who don't.
Yeah, I'll drop it down there for y'all.
And I love Crystal said, as soon as my website is done, I'm doing a media tour. So I'm coming to see you first. Make sure I got wine.
Yes. Oh, let me drop this nugget.
Drop it.
So I know I kind of like glazed over it a little bit. So let me just hit some points. So H2O in 2025 will be coming to the Near West Side, opening their second studio, their second gym.
Let's go.
And I'm super excited about that.
Yay, let's go. Hold on, wait.
It's been a long time, and I'm ready to get back to it. I need my own space. I've had some situations with some of my girls have been in uncompromising situations, and I don't like that.
Yeah.
Which is why I had my gym in the first place, so that they can feel safe.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when they don't feel safe, that makes me feel uneasy. You know what I'm saying? So
that's because even just that attitude, you feeling uneasy when they're uneasy. Like
most definitely.
This is who y'all should be working with. Business side and for your wellness needs. Make sure y'all reach out to Carmela.
Thank y'all.
Y'all can find her on Facebook. Y'all can find her on Instagram. So Yeah. Thank y'all all for tapping in tonight. I thought this was a very important topic, and I'm glad that me and you got to discuss this together. It was the perfect opportunity just to kind of display like what healthy competition looks like. You can still love on each other.
Yeah.
You can still be positive. You can still help each other through, even if y'all doing the same thing.
Yep.
Or if y'all doing the different things. Just because we both in business don't mean we got to be hating on each other. You know what I'm saying? So thank y'all for listening. This is another Wednesday. I'm your host, Kendra, and this is Mind My Own Podcast. And I'll see y'all next week, Wednesday. Y'all make sure y'all come back now. Good night.